So in this video, we're going to tell you how to check your engine oil level. Obviously, it's very important to keep your engine topped up. If you suspect that there is any leaks or anything, what you can do is you can leave some newspaper or paper towel or anything like that under the engine overnight, and that should tell you when you've got any leaks. So I think the general advice is that you should check your oil about roughly every month, or every couple of weeks, or about 1,000 miles. So on this particular Polo 1.4 engine, I think on most of these petrol engines, the oil dipstick is this one here. It's nice and bright, so you can't confuse it. But what you also want to do is make sure that your engine's quite cool when you're doing it. At least have the engine stopped for 5 minutes before you check the oil, because otherwise all the oil is going to be at the top of the engine, and you want to check the oil when it's all drained down to the bottom. So leave it for at least 5 minutes, or the best thing to start is to check it before you start it first thing in the morning. At least then you know all the engine oil is down at the bottom of the engine. So all you do is you pull the dipstick out. First of all, you give it a bit of a wipe. Make sure you've got a clean rag or a bit of tissue or anything like that. Make sure you've got nothing that's going to contaminate the engine that's going to go back in. So give it a good wipe, stick it back in again, make sure it's absolutely fully seated in there. And then what you can do is you pull it out again and you recheck. And as you can see on here, we are bang on what it should be. What you need it to be is between these two marks here. So you've got your low and you've got your high, and you want to keep it in between those two marks. On this particular one, it's right up to the full, so absolutely perfect on here. And all you do, once you've checked, make sure you put it back in again and make sure it's fully seated and it's not going to come out. And that's how you check your oil on a little Polo. Okay, so this doesn't require any oil, but what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate how to top up anyway. So all you want to do is, this is your oil filler cap. You remove your oil filler cap there. Again, make sure the engine's cold, make sure it's not hot. Place it somewhere where you're not going to fall off and lose it. Grab something like a funnel or anything like that. Make sure, it's really important to make sure it's dead clean inside, so give it a good wipe out. Make sure it's clean. And then all you want to do is just make sure you don't spill any anywhere, and just top it up as required. And then what you want to do whilst you're also doing that is to constantly be checking your oil level, because it's really important that you don't overfill. And then what you can do is recheck again. Yeah, needs a little bit more. So we top up a little bit more. Obviously, you'd put a little bit more than that in, depending on how much is showing on the dipstick. So the only thing you need to do is, after you've put your engine oil in, is you need to give it a few minutes just for that to drain down to the bottom of the sump, so then you get an accurate reading on your dipstick once again. There we go, we're pretty much bang on now on the dipstick, and we're good to go. So all you do now, remove your funnel, make sure you're not dripping any excess anywhere. Put your cap back on, give it a twist until it doesn't go anymore. And there you go, your engine oil's checked, you're topped up, and you're good to go.